Hello, Rob.
Hmm.
I like how you have to pretend like we haven't just been talking backstage.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was giving you shit because you spent so much time setting up the bloody first thing that you're 5 minutes late and no one gives a shit.
That is true. Well, I'm going to forego intros today for just one intro. A new, well, it's half new, half old, half new, but you're in it. So you should appreciate it. So let me just put this over here. Not there. Whoa. Did you see that? That's an interesting one. Enjoy.
Okay.
Bit of a classic.
My lord, Bancroft is coming. His colors are flat.
It's Corey and Noah.
The courtesy of your hall is
Corey,
somewhat
wow.
lessened of
Back in
late.
the day.
He's not welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Why should I welcome you?
Fair old bogan.
A just question, my liege.
I like how I've got headphones on.
Late
Yeah.
is the hour in which this conjurer chooses to appear. Last spell I name him. Ill news is an ill guest.
Be silent. Keep your forked tongue behind your teeth. I have not passed through fire and death to bandy crooked words with a witless worm.
Stop.
I told you to take the wizard's staff!
Too long you sat in the shadows. I would stay still if I was you.
So terrible.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
I release you
Look at Joe.
from the spell.
Get ready for it, Rob. Coming.
You have no power here.
I will draw you as poison is drawn from a wound. You cannot kill me. You will not kill him.
Your colors are still flat.
Be gone.
I have backed more than 400 crowdfunded campaigns. The Lucent is literally the
Definitely.
best thriller I have read in the crowdfunded space here. This is a story that takes place in two time periods. One in ancient Mesopotamia with this almost crazy cult. This mysterious man who lives on an isle. People come to him with their problems, asking for him to have eternal life. You imagine this is almost the beginning of what these Lucents are these people with these mysterious powers. And then the heart of our story that takes place in London in the modern day, surrounding Ella Forsyth. She is this beautiful woman who has these very vivid dreams where she meets this guy, Damon Spector. There's this sort of romance. He's teaching her how to use these powers, but it's all just in her head, or so she thinks. And then she wakes up to it spilling into her real life. She has this blast of powers. Damon comes in to try to save her. When she meets him, she can't believe it because he was just a guy in her dreams. But it turns out she is not only a Lucent, which is people who have superpowered abilities, but she is the Lucent, one who has the power that could potentially rule the world. So the other Lucents are trying to get her and manipulate her and use her as a pawn. So it is very much a cat and mouse game with this girl trying to understand who she is and who her grandfather, who seemed to be this nice old man, when really he has all these dark mysteries. Gives her this ring. He has all these secret doors in the house that lead to ancient artifacts from Mesopotamia. It's a mini layered onion, and each page peels back a new layer and a new layer. This is excellent storytelling. One of the hardest things to accomplish in crowdfunded books is nuanced dialogue. Michael has a new campaign going on right now for the third installment in this series here. It's a prequel to these first two books. He's launching it through his own website, which I love to see, a crowdfunding site on your own website being truly indie here. This is an amazing series. If there's one crowdfunded campaign you wanted to get on, you should certainly make it this one.
That is like literally the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, it's all over the shop. Like, that whole first clip was just terribly edited.
I love that. What are you talking about? I love that classic clip. That old one.
You got some
Victoria
Lord of the
Noah.
Rings fucking meme shit happening, and then you go into
It's
like
so
a
on
promo
Lord of the
trailer
Rings
for
is
your
so
book.
relevant.
Where's
Yeah.
the segue? Like,
There
it's
is
like
none. There's
it's
no
like
segue.
segued by hitting yourself with a truck.
There's no segue. There's no.
Oh
There's
my
none.
god!
That's how you sell fucking Rolex on the streets of Baltimore, says Raiden Radio. Yeah. Hey, and the story, it's like it's years old now at this point. So I figure, look, you can tell a little bit about what it's about. You know, Rob wants an updated City of Bones version. You know, I just found in my notes that someone suggested the catacombs be called the Chamber of Bones or something like that. I was like, oh god, it's getting too close. Look, there he is. What's up, Corey? So we did spend a little bit of time on that. So I'm just gonna probably say hello to Bretsky the Great, who was first, and I'll put you in there as promised. I probably should have done that while I was just too busy watching all of my Adam talk about the Lucent there.
That was up there with the lady that paints the cabbage leaf.
And you and the cabbage and the apple. All right,
apple.
very quickly. Halmo Biggs, Golden Ranch Jav, and Felix Huss, the Link Master. Rob's going to kill me if I say hello to anyone else. So how about we just move along, step into my bone chamber. That's a good one. The old bone zone. Yeah, I know, right? We got Camel in here. We got Jake in here. We got Raiden. All right. Oh, and Sumo Thori. His notes that he took while watching Mortal Instruments, the movie. Yes, indeed. Yeah. It's been almost a week since the campaign is live. Up to 236 backers. Very nice. On our way, getting pushing towards 13,000. I got to go back and count all the books because I want to make a little thing about that of exactly how many have sold, because they're all over the place in all the different bundles and whatnots. But the day after launch, Rob, I went on to the Don's show, and everyone did a bit of a draw along, including me. Although I wasn't really showing my screen much, so I didn't really show much. But
holy crap!
Yeah, I'll get to that afterwards. That's Dojo. This was John Apple did an Ella with some electricity orb. A lot of orb powers people drawing with Ella.
Ella on all the crack.
Crackhead, yeah.
Her eyes, they're bugging.
That's canon. Crackhead Ella is canon. This was Marcus Kellegrew's here. See, again, more orbs. I did actually once draw a water orb, so it fits. It fits. Oh, that was mine. Everyone else is drawing chicks, so I drew Damon.
And you drew like half a jacket and a face.
That took me hours. Well, I was chatting as I was going. So, yeah, maybe a potential trading card. Maybe we'll see how we go. We've got that was the Dons. He's got Ella. Well, look at Ella's abs.
That's the best one so far.
Well, he colored it, so he even put the logo on it and everything. He's like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this lightning. I said, you will figure it out. It'll look great. So he did that one.
Crotch.
This one wasn't actually on the show, but it was a piece of fan art that someone made. Adelison Reese Art made this one. So shout out to Addison. We got the Bluecent in full effect there with some shards. Looking very nice. This one is my favorite, though. This is Duck Bacon, who may be in the chat. He is a fan of the art share. Ella just, with some cool buildings in the background. Very Lucent looking. Who do you think she looks like there, celebrity-wise?
Emma Stone.
Hey, everyone said that. Also, some people said maybe Anna Taylor-Joy because of she's got like quite a large space between the eyes. But I think Emma Stone, 100% as well. Yeah. So I shout out to the gang. That was a really fun show. It was tough. I mean, it was like 4 hours or so, and I did 4 hours the day before. But it was fun and good. Yeah, let's just jump very quickly back to this. Check out this collection from Dojo.
That's a nice collection.
It's got the ultra rares, the first editions, the hardcovers, the trading cards. The only one he doesn't have is that Gilgamesh card that seems that Jake snatched all of them.
so yes, I was Sumo. I really was.
That
and
one
I thought,
joke that he nailed that time.
Yeah. You got Not Valley here, Mike.
Thank you, Not Valley, $4.99. Thank you very much for the super chat. He says, Mikey, hey, Mikey. That's from Goonies. That is a sexy collection indeed. He is looking. Also, he says he's looking for the anyone who has a blue line ashcan, which was probably the rarest because I think it was only available on the Kickstarter and Indiegogo campaigns. I think it was like 5 each or something. So if anyone has one and wants to sell one to Dojo, reach out to him. Dojo Kun Comics. And yeah, what are you up to, Rob? Do you want to make any announcements?
Yeah, so we've got a launch date set now. It'll be the 2nd of August, which will probably be the first for America, Mike.
Let me just double check that. That is correct. The 1st of August.
Yeah. So all locked in, and yeah, we're launching here.
Over here. Yes, indeedy. We're not launching on your channel?
Oh, we could.
When was the last time you streamed on your channel?
Probably like 4 years ago, I'd say. It's been a while.
Yeah. Although Rainey did a stream yesterday, had 90 people watching. She hasn't streamed in by herself. She has been doing the creative block. So she did great yesterday. That was a fun stream. I enjoyed it. Tonight, I've got some leftover ladies.
Good.
That Cranberry Langis has sent me. It's actually mostly what Cranberry Langis has sent me. I'm still getting through everything because we've been taking so much time off. He's been sending me stuff the whole time. So it's going to be the Langis files for a while until he maybe burns out. But it's some very good art. So I think we start off with some few ladies, some sketches, have a bit of comic content in the middle, and then let's end on some ladies as well to kind of keep you in there. Jake Martin, 10 memberships, absolute mad lad. Oh my goodness.
Absolute mad lad.
And
Lee, he's putting my kids through college.
Thank you very much, Jake. Who we got here? Frakoff Feldecab. We have A Livmo, Mr. Reese, RP, Joseph Fazio, Daniel Craig, Cowabunga Dave, Pete Callan, Ronan Joe, and the Gooch. And right in the middle, there's Mo, thanking a brother for trying. Jake says, wait, you have a comic book out? I haven't heard. It is live. That does look like Emma Stone. Now that it's said, it's like, looks a lot like her. Chaffins. It's just cool. I'm down with that. She has red hair. All right, let's check out let's get into this art share. I promise the ladies, I deliver the ladies. Disco Barbarian.
Yeah, solid.
Is this the artist? Can zoom in. It might be.
Gardino Lima.
Gardino Lima? Oh, that says it right there. Yes. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, what's going on? Oh, hey. All right, let me, I don't know why that happened. All right, we're back.
Yeah, that's good. It's nice work, man. Very good.
I really like the hair.
Yeah.
I like the ribbony style hair. Very, actually, it reminds me a little bit of what your artist did in Replicator with the ladies, with their hair. But some nice, big round assets there. I double checked, by the way. There's no firearms on any of the pictures in this art share because do you know people keep getting struck or like the thing gets taken down or whatever. I don't know if they're getting struck. I don't know if they can still stream, but I don't know, something going on with YouTube at the moment. So
because of
can't be
firearms
showing
in pictures.
Not even comic drawings of them. People are getting taken out. So
crazy.
I don't know what it is. What's up, Phil Diaz? Hail the chat and hail the art share. That is beautiful, Kayla. I agree. Shout out to Gardeno.
I'd say that's a solid 9.5. What do you reckon, Bankroft?
The lady or the art?
The art.
I think it's fantastic. I don't know Gardeno. He sounds like he could be Italian. Spaghetti Gardeno Lima. Maybe.
No, there's no way he's Italian. He'd be like Spanish or
Lima?
something.
Yeah, it sounds probably Spanish.
That's not an Italian name. What are you talking about?
Well, it's been a while since I've been able to bust out the spaghetti-o.
Everyone in chat, feel free to rate these as we go along for funsies.
Plenty of swords, Felix, but no firearms. No other shooty things. Which I guess that counts. Billy Tucci.
Yeah,
he's even got his own thing for she here. I'm assuming this is new. He just posted it. He put out the sketch and the kind of tighter pencils up here. Very dynamic she.
Yeah, very good, man. Nice angle on it.
Yeah.
Great art.
So far, we got 2 ladies in bikinis. Seems to be setting a trend lately.
Yeah, I like it.
Rate what? The art or the accents? Says Mobix. Yeah, start with the art and then get into the accents. Phil says great perspective.
Yeah, the angles are fantastic.
Yeah, it's really that ain't easy to pull off.
Yeah, I'll give this a 9.5.
Wow.
That bottom panel, are her eyes too close together, or is that just me?
The bottom, I wasn't going to bring it up because it is kind of irking me a little bit that it's just sort of so top set into the thing. Yeah, usually you get about an eyeball in between, so maybe a little bit. But that's all right. He can adjust that in the inks.
Yeah, that's really nice.
But yeah, I got no complaints about this. I think that's really cool. Lima is Portuguese. Thanks, TA. I only know because of Adriana Lima. I don't know who that is, but thank you.
Hair is sick. Yeah, the hair's sick. I'd give this one a 9.5 too.
Good hair all round. All right, what have I got next? Okay, bit of a departure here. Alberto Varanda.
That's actually
it's a
dragon. That's a really nice dragon.
Yeah, like the dragon almost blends into this weird architecture. I do. It's got that cool hatching effect that I've become a real fan of. That sort of
I like Italian. The weapon. I don't know what's going on with the chick. She looks weird.
I don't mind that she looks weird. I think it fits. That she looks a bit Frazetta-esque. But yeah, big, chunky. What kind of weapon would you call this? It's like a batleth.
It's got a twin blade. You call it a twin blade?
Twin blade. Absolutely gorgeous. 10 for me, says Kayla.
Yeah, I just don't like the chick. It's throwing me off.
Her armor is sitting very far out, which implies she has some just enormous
cannons,
Mammapaloozas hidden under there. But I like her headdress. That's really rad. Yeah. So shout out. Good on you, Alberto Varanda. And shout out to Horatio, who's always sharing good stuff.
I'll give this one a 9 just because the chick throws me off, but the dragon's fantastic.
Henry says it's a completely impractical fantasy weapon. Jake says it's a halberd.
It's not a halberd, Jake. Come on, man.
Get with it, Jake. Get with it.
Let's get serious.
Come on. Taking the piss. The Frost's Giant's Daughter by Mark Schultz. Bit of an underboob shot. Now, the woman is not as important in this piece, but I still really, I really like the sword.
What's he reaching for, Mike, is my question.
I mean, I think he looks like he's in the snow because it's a frost giant. His sword he's in a state. I think he's hallucinating her, That's my interpretation anyway. Really cool. I like that kind of scaly armor.
Yeah. What would you rate this one, though? This one doesn't do it for me to the same extent as the other
Artistically, like skill-wise, I mean, it's like a 9 for me. Maybe an 8, 8.5.
8.5.
It's probably there's a lot more going on. It doesn't have that focal point in it. But awesome one says a 4 or a 3. Wow.
Yeah.
Taskmaster's in the chat. Holy cow. I'm pretty sure it was on a Conan cover. There you go. Reminds Jake of Zeppelin. Underboob, perfectly acceptable. They look like they're kind of floating. He's done a good A good job of the physics. The woman is not as important in this piece, says Mo. It's just named after her. I mean, visually. Visually as important.
I do like the
Rosetta
hatchwork
inspired.
in the background, though, like on the clouds and whatever that stuff is in the
Yeah, I can't make out what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a strange shape. But that's cool, that kind of effect there. I like it. Shout out to Mark Schultz. I don't think I've shown any Mark Schultz on here before. Hello, Renato. Now that sounds Italian. Renato Camillo. Oh, who's the guy? Why do I know? I always think of Sean Gordon Murphy when it's not. It's another art. J. Scott Campbell in the face. Do you think?
Maybe. I mean, this is good.
I thought you would really love this one. Look, she's taking her bra off.
Yeah.
Sultry.
I think Corey draws better women than this.
Oh my god! I mean, I'm not insulting Corey, but you poor who was it? Renato. I think the face is really distinctive. The hair does look like with the ribbon style.
Yeah, the hair is really nice. The face is really nice.
Got a subtle hint of nipplage behind the bra there. I like this cool effect.
Mo says, yes, you were quite clearly insulting Corey.
Campbell draws way better faces than both. Lol. Well, he's very famous.
This is good. This is good.
Henry Bemis. Seamus O'Malley. South Italian. Seamus O'Malley. Exactly.
8.5 Mike on this one, I reckon.
Yeah, all right. Damn. I didn't. You know, Joe Ball thinks it's very impressive.
Yeah, that's really good. That's why I gave it an 8.5.
All right. Jake, nipplage.
GA says, am I crazy or is her nipple too high? No, I don't think so.
It's very pert and perky.
Yeah.
She's a young lady full of buxom vitality.
She's definitely like 18, 19, not 40, 42 type thing, you know? She's really...
I know her body looks, mid-20s or older, but her face is, younger, which is...
All right. Next.
All right. Off the ladies for the moment, but Kenneth Rocafort.
Yeah.
These were the sketches. I think they're like yay high. That I can't remember how many people got them, but Jeremy Birch snagged his. This is a character that I believe is in Groken 3. I haven't gotten mine yet, but I very much am looking forward to it. I think these were like $500 or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, they all look amazing. This is probably my favorite. Look, he's a little replicator-ish. See how he's got like a little bit of that. Remember Superman 3, the woman who got the stuff all over her face?
He's so good, dude. Like,
how do you do this with pens?
I want to know what goes on in his head. Like, like what's happening in there? It's got to be fucking gnarly.
Yeah. And how does it get out of his head?
Yeah.
And transfer into his hand. That's the tricky part.
Does he just see it? Like, does he see it clearly in his mind and he just puts it on paper, or is it just feels it as he goes? Like, what is?
Kayla says 10 or higher than a 10. Can we go higher than a 10? I think 10 is the highest. Kayla is
look at the highlights on his nose and his chin and his cheek, Mike.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. And his teeth even.
Looking at that. And he gets so many different colors and they all harmonize.
Yeah.
With physical pens.
Yeah.
It's all a mystery.
I mean, I feel like he should just stop now. I feel like he's won.
Mo says it's Kathy Griffin on election night.
Yeah.
Henry says got a Kenneth sketch. Gorgeous. Not a favorite, but interesting. About 6x8 they are. Mad Genius Art Mode. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 10, isn't it, really?
Kayla says it's whimsical and almost techno-organic, futuristic at the same time. I'm so pumped to read Groken 3. Phil says that it's his favorite one out of all of them, which that has me on edge. But it's all got to go through RJ now for me. The book is gorgeous. Oh, I believe it. Speaking of some gorgeous cover art, Dan Panosian never fails to. There was so much Dan Panosian stuff to share.
It's like it's cool, it's fine, but it's like it's meh. Like, you know, it's okay.
We show a lot of Conan art, and that's not like I'm not a big fan of Conan. It's just a lot of people draw him, and I really like it. I have become a really big fan of Dan the Man Panosian, and yeah, I dig it. Again, I like the colors.
We've seen way better Conan art than this.
We've probably seen better Dan Panosian art too, but this is still up there for me. I really like it. I really like the colors on the skin, the different highlights. That's like very impressive. But yeah, I dig it. Shadowpunk.
But I mean, like, it's just Conan walking down some stairs. I mean,
is that a snake? That looks like a snake. Maybe he's just killed it. Although he doesn't have any blood on his sword.
I'd give this a 7.
I mean, 7's good. A Livmo says, don't skip leg day. And also gives it a 7 out of 10. Frazetta Conan is great. I feel like we've seen all of them, though. I feel like we've shown all of them. I feel like you would love Savage Sword, John Buscema, and Roy Thomas stuff. I do love Buscema. That is true. This is me on the stairs every day, says Awesome One. That's just how he rocks the stairs.
Bancroft needs some stairs. Lose some fucking weight, fat bastard.
What is it you going around calling everyone fat? I weigh less than you now, for sure.
How much do you weigh?
You tell me first.
No, I asked you. That's how these things
Let's
work.
say it at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 89, you bastard.
83, you fat bastard.
Damn. All right, I gotta get down.
89. Jesus Christ. 89.
There's no way you're 83. There's no
like
way.
200 pounds in American.
It's 196. There's no way you're 83.
Yeah, 100% I am.
185 golden apples. That's Rob's back pain talking. Exactly. In stone, 100. That's like a car. All right, moving on. Rob didn't like it.
So how fat were you before you lost all the weight then?
Oh, dude. So big. It started off as a little bit of a sympathy weight with Mel being pregnant, and then it just spiraled in COVID.
That was like 15 years ago.
No, COVID.
Mel being pregnant.
Clark is 7, and COVID was 5 years ago. It's taken that long.
Phil says, I beat you both. But, dude, you're like 6'4", so you're meant to be heavier than Mike. Mike's like 5'5" and like 400 pounds.
5'5". I'm literally this much shorter than you. And you have a mohawk. Sorry, Mo, a Rob Hawk.
Next. All right, what do we got?
Exactly, Kayla. Muscle weighs more than fat. That's true. Good point. No, she's not pregnant. She was pregnant 7 years ago. I got a Batman for you. Is this it's Mendoza? What do you think of this?
No, I don't like it.
Don't like it?
Do you like this?
This is a new Hush thing. I like it's like a different take. You know, Batman is almost always drawn in a house style. I like how this is like a bit cartoony.
Where's his mouth?
It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters, does it?
Oh yeah.
Like I said, it's cartoony. Who's this character? This is a mean mummy man.
Yeah.
I'm sure people would know who that is. He's probably in league with the clown dude.
I'd give it bonus points for not being Batman standing on a ledge.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's on a cool. I like the composition. Look at it. It's on an angle. I like the white with the Hush logo behind it. I like the colors. It's very muted. That's okay. That's Hush. All right. Thank you. Thank you for educating me. Tommy Hush? Really? All right. Okay. You don't really rate this one?
No. I give it a 5, but increase it by 1 point because he's not standing on a ledge. So a 6.
Fair enough. No ledge, no gargoyle. Yeah. Good points. All right. Oh, staying. There's the clown man. Oh, Alex Ross. Rob, your favorite.
So sick of Alex Ross.
No, but that's like Alex Ross doesn't usually do such stark shadows. He has gone all in on this one. That's a great Joker.
3 out of 10.
Look at the yellow teeth. Look at the facial structure. Everything about this is awesome.
Meh.
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
You are smoking. I don't know what you're on about.
Meh. It's getting worse.
Oh my god.
We had a good start. Now we're going downhill.
Oh, we're getting back to the ladies. Don't worry about it. I'm waiting to see if the chat agrees with you or disagrees. It's genuinely unsettling, says Jake Martin. The last time Bancroft saw such heavy blacks, he called an emergency meeting for the neighborhood watch, says Smokey.
I mean, no one's disagreed with me yet, so I assume I'm right.
I think it's a really nice face. Michael Deitcher says this thing, at least it's nice. So there you go. Shout out to Alex Ross. Apologies for Rob. All right, sticking with a little bit of these famous characters. Spider-Man by Mobius. What do you make of this? It's a little old.
His head is all fucking weird.
It's so like that's a weird line. That's a weird silhouette.
Yeah.
It's like he's. I mean, it's cool. I like the composition.
Would shit on this.
It's a bit unusual.
Anatomical point of view, he would not like this.
Well, I don't think Mobius is much for anatomy. He has a very long arm there. It's got like a orangutan arm.
So long.
Down. It's not about anatomy. It's just about the strange factor.
I really like the pillar. The pillar is great.
Yeah, it's very cool. Jay says, "Don't say big ups. We've lost enough people this year." I know, right? No shout outs, no big ups. Sitting on a ledge is better than standing on a ledge, says Ronan.
This gets worse the longer you look at it, I think.
All right, so we should move on.
Yeah.
I've got another Spider-Man. This is Razza, who we've seen a bit of Razza's art lately.
That's interesting.
This is the one, remember, who had that girl with the background. It was like all funky.
Oh, that narrows it down.
Yeah, you know that. I liked it better when it was in black and white, when it was as opposed to color. But this color is pretty strange and unusual. I feel like Spider-Man 2029 is coming back. I just keep seeing him everywhere. I like it. Again, I think I like anything that's a bit different.
Yeah.
Just like in the Batman one, you got the white background. The anatomy doesn't really matter. See, the anatomy doesn't matter as much in these because it's a style, whereas in this one, it's sort of because he's going a bit realistic. It stands out more. He's got the same orangutan arms, but it doesn't matter. Kayla says, not a fan. Godblade says flamboyant. All right, she's giving this one a 3.
Yeah, I'd say maybe a 6.
Likes the coloring. A 6?
Yeah. It's interesting.
Remember, that the drawing by the Japanese artist, the character had unusually large eyes. It really narrows it down for you all. All right. This one's unusual.
Oh, yeah, that's sick.
Lloyd Gant, a.k.a. Lloydicus, with a very interesting
that's wicked
going on here. Now, before you say that, there is a bit of half toning in here. Do you accept?
Oh, what a dick. Why ruin it with that fucking shit?
I mean, it just adds a bit of texture, adds a bit of charm. You can't deny, though, that is very cool.
Yeah,
Like,
it's cool.
all
It kind of
colours
looks
and
like
everything.
he's like in the universe, kind of, like with all the
Yeah,
colors, like
cosmic.
planets. Very sick. Yeah, I mean, I give that a 10.
Also, it looks like a bit like paintball. Pimple Popper Spawn. Shut up and take my money, says Jake. This would, yeah, like this actually looks like a piece you could put up in your house if you're a Spawn fan.
That is definitely a cover you would pick up if you saw it in a comic book store.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Lloyd Gant. Am I following? Wow, not a big account over here on Twitter yet. Probably big on. Usually they're like huge on Instagram or something. Or maybe
really nice.
What's the other one? Blue Sky.
That red is beautiful too, Mike. The texture he's got in that red on his cloak.
Yeah, and I like how it bleeds in here.
Yeah, top quality stuff.
All right, good stuff, Lloyd. You've impressed. I'm going to show some comic books now. We've got The Embrace. This is Nico Martel has done a new cover for The Embrace 2, which is good. This is a variant, I believe, for the Kickstarter.
Cool.
Which is going to start shortly, I think. I don't even think the sign up is up yet. But yeah, rad cover. I like how he's chosen the ghostly arms here. And, this is one of those instances where a lot of work, the colors really changed the lineup. I don't know if they're in here somewhere, but I saw them shared around back when he shared this. They're quite different. So yes, whoever's done the colors, if it's him or someone else, really elevated the piece, I feel. So yeah, I wish I had a link. I don't, but one should be forthcoming, hopefully. Shield your eyes, Rob.
Oh yeah, I saw this yesterday.
So this is done by a famous artist by the name of Kiyonaki. 66,000 followers on Twitter. Japanese artist, believe it or not. And this is the Kickstarter exclusive, I think. And you see here, you see Slugsy looking through. This is not a telescope. It's Jake was saying the other day, it's a megascope. It's some sort of magical telescope thing that you can see really far away and get up and enjoy the sights, but not the smells.
No nipples, Mike.
I mean, there's more of enough of other things. There's more than enough lady lumps. And he also gave the Blorks less of a kind of pig nose. He gave him the upturned nose, but it's less snouty, which I think a lot of people would appreciate as well. So yeah, this will be available. I think you can sign up for it.
It's good.
I signed up. Over here on Kickstarter, I'll put the link. She doesn't even have hoof hands, says Hyperwist. They don't have hoof hands, do they? I don't think they do. Jake paring things back a little bit. No snout. That's a snout wrench. Yeah, so you can go sign up for that. Also, check this out. Remember we looked at this when it was line art? Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Is that Jake's colors? Ugh.
I don't think so.
Okay. I was going to say they're really good.
I didn't know where you were going with that. No, I think Rini has a dedicated colorist on her book. Jake did the 2.5, but he's doing his own book right now. I don't think he has time to be coloring Fiendish.
No, those are really good colors.
Yeah, it's a whole different feel. They're in a new land. If you've read the Fiendish books thus far, you know they're well and truly on their adventure, the gang. But yeah, it's looking great. It isn't, says. Well, be grateful that Rob likes it, whoever the colorist is. But I've seen some of these. Rini was showing these pages off the physical pieces, and they're very impressive as well. You can sign up to that over at Indiegogo. This is actually going live like a little bit after you, I think, Rob.
Oh, cool.
No, before. A week before you.
Sweet.
So, yeah, a lot of energy around. Lots of people going live at this time of the year. Everyone trying to get in before the mad rush begins. Now, this is probably getting a bit older now because it's Vatican City issue 2, but I haven't been doing the art share. So I did want to show this off. This is the pair art, which is probably one of the more shared pieces around there. I don't know what's going on here, by the way, because I haven't read them yet. I read the first one, but I haven't read the second and third. I did get the signed copies over at his Kickstarter.
Oh, cool.
So you can, and these are apparently super rare now. Like they're sold out in all the stores. There are how many left? About 23, I think, left, something like that, by my calculation. And you can get tons of original art. I don't know if that piece is available on here, but we'll be able to scroll through it and look. But yeah, I really dig that. So shout out to Pear.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Nice piece. And oh, I forgot to put the link for that in the thing. Damn, Bancroft, really beating a dead horse. What am I beating? What am I beating off? I haven't been doing the art share. In your defense, you haven't been doing much of anything. I've been doing lots of everything, Mo. Just not streaming as much. But, you know, things are starting to get back to it. All right, before we get back into the art share, I want to show you this. What do you think's going to happen?
He's going to wipe his hand and make something amazing.
Will it be amazing? Let's find out. And the arm too. That's bold. All of that effort, and then you just put your hand right over the top of it. What do you reckon? Good job?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool, but I mean, just use a brush.
It's a lot. This one isn't as cool. Like, it looks too much like finger painting. Let's get to it. Like, this one looks like finger painting, you know? It doesn't look bad. But some of these, it's actually like getting crazy. This is like finger painting extreme. This is all with the finger.
Yeah.
And she, I don't know if it's a he or a she, apparently. It looks like a he, maybe. Draws a horse with their finger.
Yeah.
And it's better than my horse.
Yeah.
And not only one, a whole bunch of them too.
That's pretty cool.
Finger painting. There you go. I mean, I never thought I'd see it. I see a lot of this guy's shorts. He makes some incredible stuff. Looked better before, says Mo Biggs. I mean, it's pretty crazy. You get a little bit of a leeway considering the fact that, you know, painted with the fingers. He says that's saying that is damning with faint praise. Look, first horse, you know, there'll be more horses to come, and you would expect they will improve as you go.
All right, next.
Behind the Trees, coming
crazy.
in 2026 by Skunk. I feel like it's been a while since we've shown off a bit of Skunk stuff.
That's crazy.
Look at this. Just absolutely nuts. I'm a proud owner of 3 Skunk Arts originals.
Yeah, I know you're bringing up every chance you get it.
I still need to find a frame for my Admiral Bancroft. Colonel Bancroft.
Shit, we've got to do the poll and stuff, Mike. I haven't even thought about that. See, this is what happens when you don't stream every week. I blame you.
I feel like I know which ones are the best ones, but wait until we see the last ones. But the details on these like ghouls is just nuts.
Yeah,
absolutely nuts. We got this Krampus type thing here. That's a winner, says Jake Martin. Look at the storytelling too. Yeah, beautiful stuff. So, Behind the Trees. Keep an eye out for it. Incredible. I just want to show off some pages here. Matthias Bergara. Is that the guy from the Ink Pulp? Is that same Matthias? I don't know. Anyway, a little interesting, different way of coloring a page here.
Nah, it's gonna be a no from me.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a bit European.
Yeah,
like especially in the
next.
lines and stuff. It's a bit cartoony. But,
Yeah.
I thought it was something. All right, Mo says next as well. Tony Infante, Doom. All right, let's zoom in and see what this is. I'm guessing this is like just an art piece, a pin-up. I'm guessing. Is this Doom as in the game Doom?
Yeah, there's like a new one where you like fight your medieval type.
Oh, yeah, because I'm not really
like a shield.
Have you played it? Is it good?
No, I played it. I didn't really get into it. Yeah, I don't really like this, to be honest.
Don't like the style? Don't like the composition? What is it?
All of it. Colors.
Dark Ages
way too
homage.
crowded.
There is a lot going on.
Yeah,
that's true. But I like it. I mean, I like the colors it's getting into down here. There's nothing wrong with any of the figures or anything. I think
it looks like Doom the Derp Ages. Yeah, it's not for me.
Dark Arts. Jake not feeling it either. All right. Oh wow. Try and show some new things. I'm sorry there, Tony. Crowd doesn't like it. It's
well,
okay.
Just do
all
better.
Right.
Do a better job, Mike. That's all you need to do.
All right, let's finish off strong with some ladies then. Xenoscope. They were that's that company that was doing those books that we were liking. Was it?
Yeah.
Is that the same one? Now he's tagged Ivan Teo, so I'm guessing that's the artist.
Yeah, that's cool. Piece. I mean, I like it.
You know what I like most about it is the hood is the negative space.
Yeah,
that's what I like.
I agree.
Like that's my favorite part of it, and that is not a gun YouTube. That's a bow and arrow, which is clearly definitely not a lethal weapon.
That bra is doing a lot of work, Mike.
It's very strong. It's lifting a little.
Yeah.
The rain. I like the rain on his skin too. That effect is pretty good. But, yeah, especially I like that. All right. Who have we got here? Sozo Maker, who I did investigate because a lot of people were thinking it's AI. Now he's a real artist. I think actually we showed off Sozo. Is it he or she? I don't know. Anyway, I didn't recognize the character. Oh, it's Witchblade. It says it right there.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. It's perfectly fine.
Just perfectly fine.
Yeah.
No more.
Nah, nothing more.
Hmm.
You? What do you?
It's a very nice face. I think I really like the face there.
This isn't 742 retweets. Nice.
Maybe I keep trying to draw this angle where she's looking, where she's got a chin down, and it just ends up looking straight on. I think you need the full body context to be able to do it. You can't just zoom in because it just ends up looking like they have a really pointy nose. But predatory. Jake says serviceable. It's a she. It says K-pop. Oh, the artist. Yes, I can see I just saw the picture there now. She is a she. She is a she artist for DC and Top Cow and Image. All right, I'm feeling the next from Rob.
Oh yeah, nah, I'm done with this.
Martin Sober. All right, we got to zoom in here. It's a little dark. Oh, we got some, something for the ladies there who like muscular men backs. And is that a jaguar? Very Frazetta-esque, obviously. Inspired. I dig the red.
I swear they paint weird faces back in the day, don't they? Like there's something wrong with their faces.
Do you think it's old?
I would be surprised if it's not.
Her face is unusual, isn't it? Like everything else is so pristinely rendered.
Yeah.
The helmets, the bodies, the musculature. And then the face is very
Oh,
odd.
but then you say that, man. Look at that guy's arm. Arms don't look like that, dude.
Do you reckon it's AI?
No.
Martin Sober. I mean, I didn't research Martin Sober. Either way, it looks nice. I don't know.
Yeah.
But now you pointed out that arm is like busted as. So
yeah, that's a weird ass arm.
Yeah. Graham says it's AI. All right, I'm rescinding my like for now, and I'll do some research and see if Martin Sober is a real person. Normally, I do check if it's like kind of too good to be true. Yeah, look at her arm. It's like a man's arm.
Look at her boobs. They're super weird too. Like one's pointing up and the other's pointing straight. I mean,
either way,
those
like
hips, Mike. They're ridiculous.
Withering monocolor.
Wow.
All right, I will investigate. I'm with you, Goldworm. I think I might have been tricked here. Still would, says Chris. All right, so do you remember when I was struggling to find the ladies? And then Cranberry found a whole stash, and then he found this account, and I've looked into it. This is a genuine artist. He has been working for years in concept art, putting out quality stuff, mostly almost all women. We joked, we said we could have done the whole episode 69 just on this guy. Like he has so many, and they're all super high quality, all different.
Does he have any
characters.
good ones?
Yeah, there's a bunch of good ones. This is nice. I mean, it's a nice rendering.
Mo says Sailor Moon Bancroft? Question mark.
I don't know who Sailor Moon is. I mean, I like the hair. I like the composition. Again, another artist that does really sketchy, loose stuff where you're not supposed to look, and then crazy tight, high renders where you are supposed to look, which I really, really dig.
Yeah,
Sailor Moon, we animation, says Felix Us. All right, well, how about Psylocke?
Okay, now we're talking.
Happy with Psylocke? Now, does she pass the Psylocke test? Because remember, we're talking about Psylocke. She has to be very good looking.
She looks like she's just seen a whole bunch of kids get killed. What is that look in her eyes, Mike?
Well, she is a killer, isn't she? She is a ninja. You know?
I like the depth around her, on her legs, Mike, around those circular bits.
How it like pinches in.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's very nice.
What is Psylocke's power?
She has like psionic weapons and stuff.
Yeah, I can't remember. Mo says, "Oh yeah, she just saw that Sailor Moon piece." That's the look on her face, Rolf.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, how good is this though? Like, it's really hard to tell because I really like Psylocke, so like I add on extra points because it's Psylocke. But how good is this actual piece?
I think it's pretty good. I mean, I've got 3 pieces from him, so I was like, I'm taking his 3 pieces as a whole. Shake my head back and forth. That I don't know what Psylocke's powers are. I don't even really. It was a long time ago I read anything with Psylocke in it. But wait, there's more. Okay, the last one is the thumbnail, which I think is the best piece. Queen Marika the Eternal. You would know this. It's from Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, yeah. Yeah, it's all right.
Oh man, I really like this piece. I really like what he's doing here with the super loose brush strokes and then the focus on it's like a, you know, a photo has the depth of field, so it just zooms in on the face. That hair is beautiful.
She's got some orbs.
She does have some orbs. And I was thinking that might be a nip slip there, but I think that's just shadows because the nipple wouldn't be, unless it's like a gigantic cookie, which I don't think it would be.
Gigantic cookie? Is that what the kids call them these days?
Yes.
Yeah,
ponderous orbs, says Jay Ryan. She cute says, all right. I mean, hey, if I thought that was like a banger, but you know, what do you give it?
I don't think it's banger worthy. I don't think it's poll worthy. Is it poll worthy? I don't know, guys.
But up to you. Well, there's tons of good stuff tonight. So, all right. Well, that is the end. So, let me just very quickly scrub back through what we had. So you can potentially think of any that might want to be on the poll. I think Kenneth, I think that first piece personally, this one with what is that? Red Sonja.
I like Tucci's piece better than that. Honestly.
Tucci's, yeah, you can take Tucci's. You didn't like the Batman, you didn't like the Joker. No. The Spawn piece.
Oh, the Spawn piece. Yeah, that'll do. I think that's it then.
That's it. We good?
Yep.
All right.
We good.
What do you got for us?
Skunk.
All right. Where was Skunk? I agree too. Crazy piece. All right. Skunk.
Tucci.
The Tooch.
Yeah.
Now we've never had a pencil win. And this is an actual page too. So, but good luck.
Roquefort.
Yep.
That's it. That's 4.
And Spawn.
And Spawn, yeah.
Where was he? There he is. All right, I like that selection. That's a good selection. Okay, so do we have any funny names for these? It's been a while, a bit out of practice. Start a poll.
Dream Ghoulcoom.
No. Dream. You've thrown me now.
Now you can all.
I'm just going to say Skunks Ghouls. How about that?
Skunks Coom.
No. We've got the Tooch.
Eyes too narrow.
The Tooches.
Eyes wide closed.
They're not closed. No, let's just say the Tooch. There we go. That'll be it. Option. We've got Kenneth's.
Oh no. Metal Jesus.
Metal Jesus. All right. Well, I'll put in Kenneth's Metal Jesus, so it's fair because I'm doing a bit of a theme here. Kenneth's Metal Jesus, and Eyes Wide Not. I like
That's
that.
Good.
The Teacher's Eyes Wide Not. Yeah. And Lloydicus's Lloydicai's Spawngasm. All right. Go forth. Vote. Enjoy yourself. Get into it.
It's a good lineup.
I don't think it's AI. I hope it isn't.
Well, you better find out.
Do you think it's AI? How will I find out?
God, I fucking hate AI. Just fuck off. If stuff is AI, they should have fucking AI watermarks on it.
Yeah, true. Absolutely. Could be. Yeah, now that you bring it up, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. Could be. Unless without having the thing that gives it away is that I don't know. Like this guy doesn't have any like big following or art like history or anything.
What about the edges though? That like looks painted.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sites don't work, Chris. The ones you can run them through. They're complete bogus. You can put art that you know isn't AI, and it'll say 80%. You can put art that you know is AI, and it'll say 20%. An image code that auto tags AI. Look, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's got a stain on it now.
Yeah, I mean,
the site doesn't work because AIs don't rat out other AIs, says Mo.
You just got to think that it's not AI because
make your decision. Else. I can't make it. I don't know. Chris says I'm super paranoid now. Yeah, that like it's just becoming increasingly important to actually be on, show progress and have a history. Like if you just rock up and show really cool art, but then you never know if the artist is just like, some artists are like tiny on Twitter, but they're massive on Instagram or wherever. If you use a texture, it can see that repeating pattern as AI. Yeah, I've tested it with a bunch of stuff and I've found it to be completely useless. Michael says, I think it's human.
Yeah, that's what we'll believe today.
It's very nice. Okay, so let's not linger on this one. We want
okay, so in fourth place, I would go Tucci.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really good, but I think it's a really strong lineup today. Third place, I would probably go Roquefort.
Mm-hmm.
Second place, I would go Skunk.
Mm-hmm.
And first place, I would go that Spawn because I think that is absolutely ridiculous.
We hope it's real.
And if it's AI, I'll be very upset.
If it's AI, well then the true win goes to whoever gets second place.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we do have a winner. And we have actually a full fourth to first place. So we'll end the poll. And let's see how close Rob is. So in fourth place, a bit of a surprise for Rob, is Kenneth.
Oh, okay.
With just 5% of the vote. In third place with 23% of the vote, maybe soured a little bit by the AI discussion, is the Spawn. I actually understand if people weren't sure, then I want to vote on it. Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
We'll investigate Lloydicus, see what other art he may be posting. In second place with 29% of the vote, very respectable, very close. Never has a sequential page. One day it may happen. Beautiful she piece there, fantastic perspective and character drawing. And Rob says maybe just look at those eyes again. And Mo says, oh, it wasn't about Kenneth's skill. People didn't care for the subject. Kathy Griffin is a low point, which means the winner is this week this amazing skunk artworks Behind the Trees.
Yeah, crazy.
Which is just like, I mean, you can just keep zooming in. Absolutely nuts. Fan-bloody-tastic. Shout out to Skunk. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody. Do make sure you are signed up to the Replicator mailing list because, Rob, that's happening in a month.
Yeah.
So get ready. Get ready. As for me, go back to listen if you haven't yet. We got books, we got ash cans, we got t-shirts, we got sketch covers, we got existing books, we got original art. There's even a puzzle left. I found another puzzle. It's up there. It's the last puzzle left in the movement that was once known as Puzzlegate. I don't recognize Puzzlegate anymore, Rob. It's changed. It got really prohibitively expensive. Yeah, you know what happened? The Latvians came in and just took over the game, and it's crazy expensive now. But thankfully, I had a couple left over, and this is the last one. It's a 2,000 piece of those, so it's not for the faint of heart.
God damn.
Jump on that. Let me see who is going live so I can do a little bit of a Raider-Rooney. Anything else you want to let anyone know about?
No. That's it.
Good. The show is on, which I've been enjoying lately. Go over there, enjoy. Also, Dark Gift is live too if anyone wants to go partake. But that'll be it from us. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow. Yes, I do believe. Yes, for a draw stream. Good stuff. All right, everybody. Bye.
Perth made an Australian video, and I wasn't even in it.
Emotional damage.